19 मई का द हिंदू एनालिसिस करेंगे, ठीक है। सो Modi meets Norwegian PM as they seek to raise ties to green strategic partnership. तो इंडिया और नॉर्वे की जो टाइज हैं वो क्या होगी अब, ग्रीन स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप होगी उनकी। इंडिया एंड नॉर्वे हैव डिफरेंसेस बट दे मस्ट यूनाइट अगेंस्ट कंट्रीज दैट वेपनाइज डिप्लोमेसी, ट्रेड एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, नॉर्वेजियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर जॉनस गाहर स्टोर हेयर ऑन मंडे आफ्टर। तो यहाँ पर वी नीड टू रिमेम्बर जोनस ब्रदर्स, प्रियंका चोपड़ा का पति जोनस, राइट। तो यहाँ से हमें जोनस याद हो जाएगा। देन घर, घर अगर हम लिखते हैं तो घर हम ऐसे लिखते हैं, तो घर जोनस घर और घर में स्टोर, ठीक है। तो बहुत ही इजी नाम है। दिस इज द पीएम ऑफ नॉर्वे। नाउ after talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi as the two countries upgraded ties to a green strategic partnership. Now, Norway and India. Norway, India. So, number one point is upgraded ties. Upgraded ties to green strategic partnership, ठीक है ना। तो ग्रीन स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप है। हु इज द पीएम ऑफ नॉर्वे? इट इज जोनस घर, जोनस घर स्टोर, ठीक है। बहुत ही इजी नाम है। ओके, ही सेइंग दैट देयर आर लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन इंडिया एंड नॉर्वे बट they need to stand against the countries who are that weaponize diplomacy, जो बातचीत करने को वेपनाइज करते हैं, ट्रेड एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, वेपनाइज ट्रेड एंड टेक्नोलॉजी की भाई ठीक है मैं तुझे ये नहीं दूंगा, तो मेरे से ये नहीं कर रहा, तो जैसे यूएसए करता है बेसिकली, right? In statements to the media, both leaders emphasized their discussions on geopolitical conflicts in Ukraine and West Asia, with Mr. Modi contrasting the instability and uncertainty brought by the conflicts, while India and Europe are entering a new golden era in times. In ties, both India and Norway believe in a rules-based order dialogue where unanimous that no issue can be resolved through military. Uh, वो कह रहे हैं कि कॉन्फ्लिक्ट के थ्रू कोई भी इशू नहीं रिजॉल्व हो सकता है, इट इज थ्रू टॉक्स, ठीक है। ही सेड दैट trade and economic partnership agreement signed last year with Norway and three EFTA countries, as well as the green strategic partnership announced on Monday. Now, अब यहाँ पर we need to remember that green strategic partnership बोल रहे हैं लोग, ठीक है। उसके बाद what happened last year in 2025, which agreement was signed? Trade and which agreement was signed? Trade and economic partnership agreement was signed, right? With Norway, this was signed between with Norway and three EFTA countries. Now these three EFTA countries, which are these three EFTA countries? नॉर्वे भी एफ्टा में आता है, बस दीज थ्री एफ्टा कंट्रीज आर स्विट्जरलैंड, आइसलैंड एंड लिचनस्टेन। मुझे इसकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन नहीं पता तो चेक कर लेना, ठीक है ना। तो ये है नॉर्वे और इंडिया का ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर वी नीड टू रिमेम्बर, ऑल्सो वी नीड टू रिमेम्बर वन थिंग दैट इन मे, ठीक है, पीएम मोदी विजिटेड। तो कई बार ना डेट से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन भी आ जाते हैं, तो पीएम मोदी विजिटेड नॉर्वे, वहां का ये क्वेश्चन है। ओके, रिड्यूस ट्रैवल, अडॉप्ट ईवीज, Finance Ministry urges PSU banks. The Finance Ministry on Monday wrote to the heads of all public sector banks, regional rural banks, public sector insurers, and public sector small finance institutions, urging them to adopt several austerity measures in a bid to rationalize expenditure. कि कम खर्चा करो और EVs यूज करो. Iran has submitted a new 14-point proposal to the US through Pakistan aimed at ending the war. So war has ended, right? In June, we are going to study the entire thing about how the war ended, what is the ceasefire agreement like. So this is not relevant anymore. Iran forms Hormuz or Strait of Hormuz Authority. This is important. Iran forms, लिखेंगे इसको. Iran forms Strait Hormuz Strait Authority. Not Strait of Hormuz नहीं, Hormuz Strait Authority. Right. Now, Iran's top security body announced on Monday the formation of new body to manage the Strait of Hormuz. So what is the Hormuz Strait Authority going to do? It is going to manage Strait of Hormuz. It is going to manage Strait of Hormuz. Okay. Now, with Tehran has effectively closed and wants to charge ships to traverse. Now they want to Strait of Hormuz क्या कर दिया है, ईरान ने बंद कर दिया है और ईरान कह रहा है कि अब हम पैसे लेंगे जो भी शिप्स वहां से पास होंगी. ठीक है. National Security Council shared a post for Persian Gulf Strait Authority saying it would provide real-time updates on Hormuz Strait operations and latest developments. Now, Hormuz Strait Authority, which is the Hormuz Strait Authority, it is the Persian Gulf Strait Authority. ठीक है ना, इसको क्या बुला रहे हैं और Persian Gulf Strait Authority. What is it going to do? It is going to provide authority PGSA. Right. The PGSA account later said in a post that it was the legal and official representative authority of Iran responsible for managing transit through the Strait of Hormuz. Now it is Persian Gulf Strait Authority. क्या है? It is the official representative authority. क्या है? Official representative authority of Iran responsible for managing transit through स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मस. ट्रांजिट क्या है कि जो आने जाने का काम देखना है, जो ट्रांजिट है वो कौन देखेगा अब? पर्शियन गल्फ स्ट्रेट अथॉरिटी, एंड दिस इज द ऑफिशियल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ Iran for this purpose, right? It added yet navigation within designated jurisdictional area of Strait of Hormuz required full coordination with the authority and that passage without authorization would be considered illegal. So इनकी authority authorization चाहिए होगी for passage. If anyone passes without their approval, that is, the passage is going to be considered illegal. Iran has largely blocked ships through the vital strait since the outbreak of war with the US and Israel in February. In peacetime, the route accounts for roughly a fifth of global oil and liquefied natural gas shipments, along with other key commodities, including fertilizer. So, if someone asks you what are the three major things that are traded through this route, these are your liquefied natural gas, that is LNG, crude oil, plus your fertilizer. Okay, this you need to note down. Cockroach remark spawns a satirical political outfit. Now you need to remember how did Cockroach Janata Party came into being. CJP came into being because the CGI of India, that is the Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, he criticized the young lawyers as being cockroaches, and that is how Cockroach Janata Party was formed, right? Now, on May 16, 30-year-old Abhijit Dipke posted a Google form on X inviting people to register for Cockroach Janata Party, a satirical political outfit born a day after Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, drew criticism over his cockroach remarks. So that is how. Now, you need to remember, look, if we analyze the PYQs of 2025 and 2026 and we see what kind of questions can we if we can expect in 2027 from current affairs. These are not direct questions anymore, right? The questions are somewhat, you are going to study those questions, but they are not direct, okay? Like the direct question here would be, okay, who's the founder of Cockroach Janta Party? These were the questions that were asked earlier, but now they will ask you, okay, why did Cockroach Janta Party came into being? What happened? ऐसा हुआ क्या कि वो that came into being? So you need to remember the cause also, right? So so basically now Cockroach Janta Party, okay, we are going to note down about it. Cockroach Janta Party. Okay. Now, how did Cockroach Janta Party came into being? Because of the remarks of criticism. Because of CGI of India, Justice Suryakant, what Suryakant said, Justice Suryakant said, that is why, who's the founder? Now, because we're expecting difficult question, would we stop learning the easier ones? No, we have to learn the easier ones also, because anything can happen. So it is Abhijit Deepke. ठीक है ना? Now, though Chief Justice later clarified that his oral observation was directed at those using fake degrees to enter professions such as law and media and not at unemployed youth, right? So ये भी हम note करेंगे कि उन्होंने clarification में क्या बोला था, this can be a question, right? A lot of people, joined the party, and this guy, Abhijit Deepke, this is very, very important. He previously volunteered with social media team of Aam Aadmi Party from 2020 to 2023. So this is a very, very big thing, because people are saying कि ये तो आम आदमी पार्टी का ने ही एक और पार्टी लॉन्च कर दी है through their volunteer. Okay, so this can be again a question. Supreme Court asked CBI to furnish classified documents to former RAW official. The Supreme Court on Monday directed CBI to furnish typed copies of certain sensitive documents to a retired army officer facing trials under Official Secrets Act for allegedly exposing irregularities within RAW in a book published in 2007. So basically, they are saying that you provide sensitive documents to retired army officer, उनके against केस चल रहा है Official Secrets Act में, जिन्होंने उन्होंने irregularities point करी रॉ के against in his book India's External Intelligence Secrets of Research and Analysis Wing. Right, so this was Major General VK Singh had written this book. So now we are going to note down the name of the book, right? So basically we're going to write down Supreme Court directed CBI Supreme Court directed CBI to furnish typed copy of certain sensitive documents to retired army officer. Right now, why? What has this retired army officer what has he done? He has pointed out, has exposed irregularities within RAW in a book published in 2007. Okay, now what is RAW? रॉ इज यू वी ऑल हैव सीन धुरंधर या कुछ मूवी देखी होगी ना, जैसे ये हमारा इंटेलिजेंस विंग है, ये निकालता है कि भाई टेररिस्ट अटैक कुछ वगैरह ऐसा तो नहीं हो रहा, तो बहुत मिक्स काम करता है, बट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है इंटेलिजेंस विंग ऑफ इंडिया. सो वी नीड टू नो द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ रॉ, दैट इज रिसर्च एंड एनालिसिस विंग, राइट. Now he exposed the irregularities within Raw. Sorry. Now, who is this officer? It is Major General V.K. Singh. He's retired. What is the name of his book? Very important. What is the name of his book? It is India's External Intelligence, right? Secrets of Research and Analysis Wing. Okay. Now, we also need to note down that he's facing trials facing trials under Official Secrets Act. Now, this Official Secret Act has been in news earlier also, because there was another book that was being written by army officer, and this particular act was being discussed again कि भाई ऐसा होने लग गया है, is it right, is it wrong? All of this is being discussed. Okay. Now, Justice Verma case inquiry panel submits probe report. What is the meaning of the term probe? It is investigation. So now, who is Justice Verma? So Justice Verma is that judge जिनके घर में बहुत सारे जले हुए पैसों के नोट मिले थे. क्यों मिले थे? क्योंकि नोट जल गए थे, उनके घर में आग लग गई थी, एंड फिर उनके अगेंस्ट करप्शन के एलिगेशंस चले, एंड इवेंचुअली अब जो वो रिपोर्ट है, ठीक है ना, दैट रिपोर्ट हैज बीन submitted. Okay. Now there have been multiple reports qua this case. Okay. इस केस से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे मल्टीपल रिपोर्ट्स आई हैं, ठीक है ना. जो जो सिस्टम था, प्रोसीजर था, वो सब फॉलो किया गया है. जिस अब कौन सी कमिटी ने रिपोर्ट दी है? द जजेस इंक्वायरी कमिटी इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एलिगेशंस अगेंस्ट जस्टिस यशवंत वर्मा, अगेंस्ट whom impeachment proceedings were initiated over the discovery of unaccounted cash from his official residence during a fire, submitted its report to लोक सभा स्पीकर ओम बिरला. लो ये सारा का सारा आपको नोट करना पड़ेगा कि जजेस इंक्वायरी कमेटी ने अपनी रिपोर्ट जो है लोकसभा स्पीकर को सबमिट कर दी है, ठीक है ना. The report, which was presented in accordance to the statutory requirement of Judges Act 1968, which is very important, will be laid before the both houses in the Parliament in the due course of time. The three-member inquiry committee was constituted by the Speaker in 2025. Now we know that this committee had 3 members. During a fire that broke out at his official residence in March 2025, unaccounted, a massive fire was there, and in a storeroom, sacks of burnt notes were found. And in-house committee constituted by Chief Justice concluded that Justice Verma had active or tacit control over the specific control room. Now यहाँ पर हमें बहुत सारी reports का बहुत कुछ पता भी चल गया है, right? And in July 2025, impeachment motion, that is removal motion, was also passed, also brought up in the parliament. Okay, all of this you need to note. Then we have Mr. Shah laid down a roadmap for the development of the region and said that whatever Bastar wants, the citadel of Maoists. So Maoist ka citadel, what Bastar is known as the citadel, like the place from where the Naxals and the Maoists used to run everything. That is citadel. Okay. So we need to remember Bastar is also known as the citadel of Maoists. ठीक है जी. उसके बाद RTI Act does not apply to cricket board, says CIC order. This is again very, very interesting. So Central Information Commission, which basically deals with RTI, right to information and all, held that BCI जो है, that does not fall within the ambit of public authority. That is, it doesn't fall under RTI Act. जो क्रिकेट बोर्ड है उसके फंक्शंस इंडिपेंडेंट है, वो गवर्नमेंट से पैसे लेकर नहीं चल रहा है, तो वो एक पब्लिक अथॉरिटी नहीं है. देयरफॉर आप नहीं पूछ सकते उससे कि तुमने ये क्या किया है, ये पैसे तुमने क्या यूज करे हैं. यू कैन नॉट यूज. ठीक है ना. So basically information commissioner said that BCCI, now this can be a question, that BCCI किसने registered है. Tamil Nadu Societies Registration Act 1975 was neither established by constitution nor by any statute. ठीक है ना. तो वो अपना खर्चा भी खुद चला रही है, तो सेक्शन 2 HD ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एक्ट के अंदर ये नहीं आती है, तो पब्लिक अथॉरिटी ये नहीं है. ये सारा आपको नोट करना पड़ेगा. Why has WHO declared a PHEIC over Ebola outbreak? Now, World Health Organization declared Ebola outbreak in Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda a public health emergency of international concern. Right now, there can be a question that what is the full form, on when did they declare it. So ये सब कुछ note करेंगे आप. ठीक है. PHEIC क्या है? A PHEIC is WHO's highest level of global health alert, formally declared under international health regulations whenever the health event is serious, sudden and unexpected. Okay, so this is what you need to note. Now, what is about Ebola? Okay, Ebola है क्या? What is Ebola? So Ebola is a zoonotic disease. Now, what is the meaning of the term zoonotic? That is जानवरों से आई है humans के अंदर. So is a virus. Ebola virus disease. Virus है. Virus disease is a zoonotic disease. What is it? Zoonotic. So from the term zoo is animal, right? So it has come from animals into humans. That can severe and often fatal in humans, right? It is death. It can lead to death. Okay, it is caused by eponymic Ebola virus. This is very important. Caused by eponymic. Now we are going to remember it by pony and Mike. Okay, and we are going to put E, right? Pony के आगे E लगा देंगे तो Epony and Mike. Okay, and Ebola we already know, that is Epony Mike Ebola virus. Okay, and has spilled over to humans from wild animals including fruit bats, spilled over to humans from wild animals and is capable of spreading between humans whenever, capable of spreading between humans through fluids जो contact में आ जाते हैं उनके through ये होती हैं, right? तो ये note करेंगे. ठीक है. According to WHO, 3 different viruses are known: Ebola virus, Sudan virus, Bungio virus. ठीक है. Ebola has been known since 1976, occurring in remote central, mostly Africa के अराउंड ये है. ठीक है. इसकी जो वैक्सीन है, there is a vaccine development vaccine. There are 2 vaccines in the market have been approved, but the point is जो करंट है उसकी आई थिंक वैक्सीन नहीं है. ठीक है. 9 Indian space startups sign strategic partnerships in Italy. Nine Indian space tech companies which were part of delegation led by InSpace have signed multiple collaborations. Recently had a space meeting Veneto, Italy, right? तो ये आप नोट करेंगे पूरा का पूरा. This is important. So what is InSpace? InSpace is all sector space activities for private entities. ये भी नोट कर लो. ठीक है. So guys, why I was not taking classes? Because you know my throat, I was not well, and I'm not well. I'm feeling very weak. It was a fever. I don't know what kind of fever it was, but it was a really bad fever. I'm still feeling very weak. But yes, 19th May का मैंने mark करा हुआ था. I have taken out May का हमारा जो pending था. I'm going to cover that, and probably from 21st of June we are going to start taking classes. Until that time, I'll try to cover whatever I can for the June part. Okay. So yeah, thank you for watching.